A question that I get asked quite a bit as I'm doing readings and as I'm looking at different birth charts, and I've looked at thousands of birth charts. And so there's certain patterns you see over and over and over again, but there's some patterns that I would say are probably the rarest that I ever get to see. And there's one at the end. If you stay till the end, you'll get to hear what is the most rarest thing I have ever seen in anyone's birth chart. And what's really fascinating is I've literally only seen this one time. So again, my name is Fox Redsky. I'm your host for Astrology Obsessed. I'm your astrologer, and I'm here to help learn and grow and share the journey with you. So let's get into it. So the rarest thing that I see in birth charts are what are known as grand trines. Now there's 4 different types of grand trines. You have your water grand trine, which is Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. And when it counts as a grand trine is when it makes a perfect triangle on the entire chart. I think it's a 120-degree triangle, and that is what signifies a grand trine. Of course, we have our air trines, which are all the air signs: Aquarius, Libra, and of course Gemini. We also have our earth trine, which is Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. And last but not least, probably the least I've ever seen is our fire, and that is our Aries, Sag, and Leo. So what does it mean to have a grand trine? Well, if you're one of these individuals, consider yourself very lucky. This is a very rare placement. And what this actually means is that you just have a tremendous amount of luck and abundance in regards to those houses where the grand trine lays, but also and connects, but also with that particular sign. And you might actually almost have too much of that element, whether it's fire, earth, water, or air. Again, the majority of the water trines I have met actually have been all water trines, and which is interesting that I attract those people to me, the water trines, because they are highly gifted, highly psychic, and those are the people that I have come across that can channel spirits from higher dimensions, which is so interesting. And sometimes they don't even know that they're channeling information, which is so crazy. It's like almost like part of their brain shuts off and they channel information, and then they come back online, and it's like, oh, what do you mean? Yeah, So that's been my experience. I would love to know what your experience has been with any kind of these astrological placements. If you have a water or fire or air or earth trine, like, how has it benefited you? How has it been a struggle? Or how has it made your life really, really, really easy? What I know about this is that typically when somebody has a grand trine, they tend to be really lucky, as well as be a charismatic and a spokesperson for different industries, even politicians. So now, y'all, I'm so glad y'all waited to the very end, because I have here the rarest thing I have ever seen in a birth chart that I've read, and it was actually the husband of the wife that I was actually reading for, and that was the Star of David. The Star of David is probably the most rarest thing that I have seen in terms of birth charts. And so what that is literally 2 grand trines laid on top of each other that make the perfect Star of David. And the person actually had an air and an earth trine, and they were genius level, next level type of individuals that were creating things for NASA, that were creating things for humanity, but what was interesting is that they had deficiencies. Because they had so much talent in one area, they actually had deficiencies in others. So nothing is perfect, okay? We're all here on this planet, you know, growing and learning, and what may seem, the grass is always greener. The grass is always greener. So thank y'all so much for listening and tuning into the rarest birth placements that I have seen. I hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day, whatever you're doing. I wish you the highest and greatest timeline possible. I'm sending you mass love from Costa Rica, and I'm sending you much love. Thank you.